Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend and spiritual wifey for lifey, Truth Nuñez, and our spiritual council. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to this upcoming 7-day read. Always keeping in mind that we are reading collective energies. You always take what resonates. This eye is popping out. This eye is popping out. Someone is observing, spying, overindulging in watching, and over analyzing, maybe some stalking, in some cases hacking. It's about hack and sack. It's about somebody who's gonna die of a heart attack. But welcome, my lovies. Welcome to our day ones, our new subscribers, everyone in between. For those of you who are new, I am a channeler. I channel thoughts, feelings, emotions, and visions. I have the gift of prophesizing and many other gifts that God has given to me to share with humanity. So that's what we're here to do, my lovies, because you have no clue what spirit could do. I want to thank all of you. Thank you so much, my lovies. Thank you for allowing me to be this channel. For almost 20,000 of you, I give thanks because for some of you come here every single day and you don't have to. And I give thanks for you allowing me, giving me permission, choosing me to co-create this space and to be a channeler for you. Always keeping in mind that we are reading collective energies. You always take what resonates and you leave the rest behind. Again, if you need a private read, you look in the description box or in the pinned comment and you will find all of the information to schedule a something about prevailing, something about frivolous, to schedule a private consultation with me. So right before starting, I listen to all types of people speak about all types of things, and it's interesting to me. And as a mystic, as someone who has the gift of prophesizing, and God has given me this gift, sometimes I don't like to tell people things as a test. I like to withhold things as a test. Again, not only do I have the gift of prophesizing, but I'm also very well studied. What is it, 12? It's going to be 12 years of freaking schooling. I was talking to someone, to an advisor yesterday, something about somebody at Pfizer. It's about Kaiser. I was talking to an advisor yesterday, and she's like, you're almost halfway through your doctoral degree. I'm like, really? Because it feels like I have forever to go. So it's about somebody who was lying and saying you were a hoe on the low. I've studied quite a bit. I've taken my life studies very seriously. I've just had a lot of experience. I have come here to be a researcher in life. I'm not surprised I ended up at the University of Phoenix, where they emphasize the scholar, leader, practitioner model. You are constantly learning, not just from theoretical information, but you're also gathering information in your daily practices, and then you're actually implementing what you've learned from that information. The quality of information is going to be important in a situation, and someone's going to put in a resignation and something about an Indian reservation. I've recently, and I think it's like a social media phenomenon, but maybe not. Maybe social media has brought about an exploration of a different side of the ego. It's about somebody who is suicidal. It's about Igor. It's about a Libra. It's interesting to me, balance. We need balance. It's interesting to me. It's about New Balance, because people talk about how much money people make. And I need to remind, I guess, God's going to remind someone, or maybe you're reminding someone. Okay, the majority of people, these are the statistics in the United States. They've gone up significantly over the last year, but as of right now, the statistics are the median household income for an average person in the United States, it's about anywhere from $65,000 to $70,000 a year. You're looking at roughly, let's call it on the low end so we could be more conservative, $5,000 a month. The average person makes. The average household per year, people making more than, someone's very insecure and they use money as a tool to belittle other people. I have to remind people, or you're going to be reminded, or someone's going to be reminded. Take this however it resonates, because it's coming in for a reason. An annual gross income of over 120, let's say someone makes 120,000 a year, which would be $10,000 roughly a month before taxes. That would place someone at the top 50. There was maybe you're talking to a delusional woman for some of you, because I am getting, he died, but he would interview people online. And I think his name was Kevin too. The name Kevin has been very present for you. For some of you, take however Kevin, because some Kevins are not toxic, so take however it resonates. But I forgot his name. Let me look him up. Something about someone who's body shaming you and blaming you for everything they do, and someone who is playing with voodoo on you. Kevin, online interviews with women. He would interview delusional women. Modern women just don't get it. Kevin Samuels. He would talk about, so he would interview women, and there would be women that would go, all types of women, but I remember that he would talk to specifically something about a specimen, specifically single women that have multiple children by multiple different men. And he would say to these women, okay, so you want a man that makes more than $300,000 a year. So you're looking at about the top 5% of earners. I don't know, someone's delusional. And they think a lot about money. And their visions of life are very unbalanced, but they could be, I don't know, a Libra is coming in. 528, we have a Libra born in October, could be significant for you. 5, we have Taurus. 2, we have the High Priestess. Someone's easy to read though. 8, we have Strength, Leo. 28, we have 10. October could be significant for you. February, we have August, we have May. All of that added together, 15, the Devil. Capricorn could be significant for you. December could be significant for you. Something about somebody who was planning a dismemberment. Something about someone who likes to sabotage their colleagues or their competition, especially in business. Something about fake premonitions. You're average at best. I fed you with my breast. Tell your breath stinks. Still single. So Kevin used to, somebody who admires you, Kevin who used to admire you. So Kevin used to interview, he died. Kevin used to interview people, I forgot what he died. Kevin Samuels. It was from hypertension. There's something about hypertension in the field. So I had looked that up a while ago. But Libra is very important. Libra is very important. To go box 6 figures. 6 figures. Someone likes to talk a lot about 6 figures. WXYZ, Dean's List. This person likes to compost and garden. Street justice. There's a delusional person talking about incomes. Again, the majority of people just in the United States, but you could look up your country's, median income, the mean, the median, whatever you want to look up. People are not making $500,000 a year, let alone a fucking month. 50,000, very hard to come by. Something about a cum box. Someone is very delusional in their understanding of how the world works. Another thing is, a lot of people don't want to make that much money. I have this conversation with this. All right, so let me just, before we move on to that, the annual, so a home making more than $120,000 per year, you're looking at being in the top 15 to 18% of earners. 15, the devil, 18, projections. Or the top 34 to 35% of households, meaning you have multiple people that have to come together to get to that $120,000 per year. Income statistics vary depending on whether you're looking at individuals or whether you're looking at households. For individuals, that's 18 to, so again, on the high end, you're in the 18%. On the low end, you're in the 15% of earners, top earners. Very few people make more than $300,000 per year in income. Another thing is, I have a conversation with this gentleman at work. I have a lot of conversations with this gentleman at work. And he likes to say, he's like, I don't want to be the best. I don't want to be the top. I don't want to be the best. Something about a dirty cop. It's about a cuckold, a man who gets cheated on all the time. I don't want to be the best. Do you know why? Because you always have a target on your back. Everybody's always gunning for the best. They're always trying to undermine the best. I don't want to be the best. I want to be average. Most people are okay with being average. There is nothing wrong with making the average income in the United States or in Europe or wherever you are. Again, social media and the possession of the soul when it comes to materialism and egotism. Let's see where this goes. Let's give thanks to God Almighty, the source, where we all come from and where we will all return. I want to give thanks to my grandmama, Kim, K-I-M, some about Kelsey, some about KLM Airlines. Something about Invisalign. 50 Cent. Somebody who only cares about paying their rent. I give thanks to God Almighty, the source, where we all come from and where we will all return. I want to give thanks to my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nuñez Maldonado. I want to give thanks to my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nuñez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors who protect and love and guide all of you. I invite you to honor all religious forces, spiritual forces, natural forces, and again, God Almighty, the source, where we all come from and where we will all return, because no matter what, we are all one. Amy, amen, ashe, elakesh, alakin. And even people that I've met that are in that top bracket, it's not what it seems. It is not what it seems. You have to upgrade your lifestyle. You have to, by force, spend more to make more. Usually there's a reservoir, or there's some type of reservoir, a street or an avenue could be significant for you. Something about Saks Fifth Avenue. They need to put away money for a rainy day, of course, but at the same time, a lot of their money is not tying the knot. Something about somebody who is trying to bind your money. Like binding money spell. Somebody wants to bind your money. We're talking a lot about money today. Somebody thinks a lot about money. That's all they talk about. That's all they think about. Because somebody doesn't have anything else to offer except for their pussy or their dick or money. It's about somebody who's very thick. Someone talks a lot about their body. But somebody likes to body shame because they're actually embarrassed of their own body. Something about a natural, something about la naturalista. I don't know. I told you we got stalking in the field. This is someone that was stalking you. You're getting someone out of your energy that was stalking you, harassing you. I told you we have stalking energy. Somebody was, something about money laundering. Okay. I don't know. Something about renting like a small studio to money launder. Okay. It's about Saunders. Late night calls. We have late night calls here. You could be talking to someone late night. You could be finding something out late night. A lot of communication. We have someone that used to neglect you for random one night stands. And I told you someone's doing black magic on you. Okay. Or on someone important to you, or someone that used to be important. Fake as fuck in the reverse. Okay. This is all in past position. It's about the deposition, something about a depot shot. It's about Scott. It's about Arizona. It's about Scottsdale. Okay, so you have somebody that was neglectful of you. Take this however it resonates for you. You have the energy. You could be, all right, for some of you, if you're trying to develop your intuition and you're trying to figure out, like, where's this energy coming from? First and foremost, it would be beneficial. I want watermelon. It's coming from watermelons. Everything is coming in for a reason. It's about Mount Helen. It's about Mount Rushmore. Washington could be significant for you. I am seeing Mount Rushmore. Morgan, the name Morgan is very impressed. Morgan is very impressed by you. Actually, when I pulled up today, I parked behind a car and they had Morgan. It's about Bakar or Bakari, something about Bacardi. It's about a Bacardi party or some type of a liquor party. It's about getting a liquor license, celebrating a liquor license. So I was getting, as I was pulling up, I was getting downloads for you and I parked in front of my place, and then Western Beef, New York. Is Western Beef still around, my lovies? Or is it about to close? I don't know. There's something, I don't know. I'm questioning Western Beef and if it's okay or not. What's going on with Western Beef? I haven't, Western Beef is still around. It's a chain. Oh, they have 20 high volume warehouse style supermarkets operating in New York. Western Beef is still around, but they have 20 locations. Judgment. Somehow somebody who's playing with invocations. You could work at a supermarket or logistical issues with, there are logistical issues. I don't know, for some of you, there's going to be an issue with a supermarket chain. I am also seeing liquor, something about liquor licenses or liquor, I'm getting something in a very like, something about magnanimous. It's about by unanimous vote. I am getting, it's about an escort. I'm getting this in a very like macro type of way, but micro expressions of this are also present. For some of you, pay attention to your intuition and micro expressions, the subtle energies that move through people when they try to hide something from you, but you're still picking up on it because that's going to be present for you. It's about black onyx. We have neglecting you, late night calls, random one night stands, and third party black magic. And this is all technically in the past. Something about a tech 9. Fake as fuck in the reverse. Something about the multiverse. It's about going to see a movie. For some of you can be going to see a movie. It's about the multiverse. Marvel could be significant for you. A Marvel film could be significant for you. Let's see what we got going on here. What's this neglecting you? Disrespecting you, or neglecting someone important to you, or regretful. They're regretful. Yeah, it was you that got neglected. Queen of Clubs, you especially as a female, or a female that's important to you. Males or females, I'm reading collective energy, but especially 1926, especially if the number 19, the sun, 26, if a 8, Leah, a Leo is important for you. Hi, Aaliyah. Florida could be significant for you. 26, we got 8 energy, soulmate. Strength, Leo, we have 6. Gemini, the choice, the lovers, June 2. February, Aquarius or Pisces, Gemini or Cancer, 8. August, Virgo or Leo, 19. There's clarity. You're happy even though someone neglected you in the past. You got neglected, you got disrespected. A female important to you, or you as a female watching this, especially the Queen of Clubs is you as the female current, especially you got neglected. You got neglected, you got disrespected. You could have been dealing with someone that was very immature, someone that would run out on you. They would go away on long weekends. You don't see them. They regret doing this. Brad, Rosecrans, Kim. It was your King of Hearts that did this to you. Someone you loved. 2045, 2044. They neglected you for random one night stands. They hid this from you because they didn't want to, something with Amanda, something about with a lesbian, something about a lesbian on the low, something about somebody who is a hoe on the low. They want to hide this. Like someone they don't want to fall on this random one night stand. Your King of Hearts, I was getting a download, as I went for a run today. It turned into a run walk because it was so freaking hot. But I had to do 7 miles today. And on that, I was getting so many downloads. And one of them was, for some of you, this has to do with someone that ignored you and they went with someone else. They ignored you and they had a random hookup somewhere else. They try to justify that. They want to distance themselves from this random hookup. Something about somebody who is a fake gym rat who be stalking you or be stalking them. Now somebody has a random psychopath stalking them that they fucked. This is someone that doesn't want to be fake to you, even though while I was running today, I got a download for some of you. This is someone that was fake to you, especially when they were trying to fuck this random one night stand. They could have met somebody at a bar, at a public place. It's like running into someone and fucking them. Something about something that blew up in their face. Something about they're tied to a nutcase. So this person, this King of Hearts energy, this person that's important to you, the name Emily, they want to distance themselves from this random one night stand. This is someone that when you, like they ignored you. So like they were hanging out with people that they knew, or they were hanging out with this random one night stand, or they were like, they ignored you. They don't want to. I don't want to anymore. Something about now that I know that you're not a dirty whore, someone was lying about you and saying you're a dirty whore. Something about somebody who said that you're a horrible mother or a horrible father. Okay. It's about go away, Roger. Late night calls. Anger. So you're communicating, or you communicated with this person because the anger fell over you. So are you angry about a situation? Excuse me, my lovies. Okay. Technically, again, this is all in past position. So about a deposition, something about a depo shot. I'm getting really hot. Calm your temper or you will be regretful. Look at the spiders. They want to come out. You want to come out, my lovies? We'll take them out later. It's about your favorite hater. It's about a skater. It's about a skating rink. Something about Vero Beach. Something about Manhattan Beach. Something about Venice Beach. In the past, you were angry because this person was neglecting you and disrespecting you. And as a high priestess or a high priest, you knew. And something about somebody who was fucking their own niece. I also got a download for some of you. I have to tell you what I have to tell you. I took a nap with Manny before doing this. And I saw a man rubbing off a baby, a brother, a baby girl rubbing her clitoris. And I was watching this man and I'm like, why are you doing this? Just a random demon took over him. It's like the demon of Baal. Something about somebody who was saying, I don't know, insult, especially if you wear a lot of makeup as a female. Like you tend to, or someone around you, take this however it resonates for you. I'm seeing a female who's very Israel, Ishmael, IS names are coming in. Isaura, especially you as a female, if you wear a lot of makeup or a female that's important to you. Somebody makes fun of a female and says that she looks like RuPaul. She wears a lot of makeup. Someone wakes up with makeup on. They're always wearing makeup. Okay, there's a problem there. Someone gets annoyed by that, or they make fun of somebody who always wears a lot of makeup. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It's about Tika. It's about tiki torches. Here we go with your tiki torches. Did somebody just get tiki torches? I don't know, a cookout, a family cookout, tiki. It's about TikTok, something about a ticking time bomb. It's about Tom. It's about St. Thomas, the Virgin Islands. It's about Rhode Island. Something about Connecticut. Something about Massachusetts. I'm getting, someone has appendicitis. So I have the itis. Somebody's sleepy after eating. It's about somebody, for some of you, you have like a cookout coming up, like a family cookout or something like that, a gathering. Something about the gathering, like a scary movie, watching scary movies. So in the past, you were angry. You would call someone, they would ignore you. Okay. They want to tell you they were being manipulated. And I told you, for some of you, somebody's doing like, it's about anatomy. Someone is doing, it's about Natalie. Someone was doing black magic on them. They were manipulating them. They were pretending like they needed them. This is the type of person that would always call. There was always an excuse as to why they needed them, always an emergency, but they knew something about an emergency room, something about an emergency C-section. Something about somebody's favorite obsession. It's about Kate Sessions' communication. Manipulating communication. Somebody could have faked a death. Okay, all right, faked a death. Somebody could have faked a profile. Like somebody could have been like, they're dealing with a psychopath over here. Pretending like they're talking to someone else, but I don't know, something about like a fake message or like a fake contact or spoof number or calling for pretending to be something that you're not. Fake emails, fail. Okay. So this person, these people were happy to destroy this connection, and they were successful. Andouille, sausages, New Orleans, gumbo. Someone paid for black magic over your happiness. In some cases, someone, they were paying, somebody also wanted, like, it's like this King of Hearts, whoever this is to you, they were seeing you as bad. Someone's very ashamed. They were seeing you as like trash, and this person that was playing mind fucking them as like the one, or like the one to be trusted, or their friend, if this is like a friendship situation, or their trusted advisor. It's a bit about Pfizer. This is all exposed. Everybody's masks are off. Someone wanted to say that you're facing some karma over something when they were stalking you and bothering you and doing black magic because they are a sugar baby. Wasn't sugar baby energy present yesterday? Again, but greed. The sin of greed has been very present the last couple of days. But like also like a very independent woman or a very independent person, man, woman, take it how it resonates. It's about Amanda, it's about Cassandra. So again, for the last few days, there are energies coming up for you and it's like, so what am I supposed to do with this? It's about what am I supposed to do with the witness? What am I supposed to do with this? There's something coming up for you that you don't see. It's about Quincy. And I would tell you, maintain your composure. You will have closure. Somehow you're going to close on a property, closing documents, closing statements. Maintain your composure. Because this has already happened, but it's almost like something's about to resurface like the flower of life tends to do. Someone who was definitely playing with voodoo on you, defamation, the star, hope, reconciliation, healing, 16, Scorpio, Aries, the star. You've healed from this. You're not mad anymore. You have definitely healed from this cycle. You've transmuted this energy. You've learned the lesson. And it's part of your destiny and it's part of your purpose. You could have integrated whatever this lesson did. It catapulted you into a healing period. Someone who thought they were going to steal something from you. You healed from this deceit, from this liar. This person is a liar. Someone lied to you about what they were involved in, who they were involved with. We got blockage. You are blocking them. And we have peace. You're at peace with the situation. Someone who was fucking their own niece. We have danger changes. In the reverse, you're not in danger. And there is a social event. I don't know. For some of you, if it's like, should I go to this cookout? Should I go to the social event? Should I go to this fair? I know I'm gonna see him. Abigail, I know I'm gonna see him there. Something about an epic fail. Should I go to this conference? Should I go to this thing? Like, God's gonna make a way for you to go. God's gonna make a way for you to reconcile. You've already reconciled within yourself. You found closure and healing within yourself. You were angry and it was justified because you were being mistreated by someone you really cared about. If you run into them wherever you're running into because of whatever, maybe you work in the same industry as this person, or maybe even for the same company for some of you, there's nothing to worry about here. Nothing is in danger here. Someone does want to tell you, especially if they were fucking around with someone that was significantly younger than them, because we have the 8 of Clubs energy here. They want to tell you that they blocked this person. They will no longer be speaking to this person. And that is true. It's about because I'm in love with you. If you need to put a restraining order, or if this person needs to put a restraining order on this sociopath or this psychopath, for some of you, King of Spades energy, the legal system is involved or will be involved in a situation. King of Spades is the legal system, the medical system, or at work for some of you. You could be working with someone, I don't know. For some of you, somebody could have been fucking somebody else at work because something about undermining your work, or someone wanted to screw you over in some way. For some of you, also being cautious with, side note, for some of you, with people like lying on your King of Hearts. The King of Hearts is a father figure, a man you care about, your significant other for some of you, or a potential significant other, because there are lies about a man that you love, who loves you, who supports you. Something about someone who I don't know, escorting you. Take that how that resonates. Escorting you somewhere. Escorting. Take that how that resonates. Something about Courtney. I'm seeing a famous person. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm seeing a blonde woman. What else do we have for you? There are a lot of messages here, but you take something about somebody who will be playing or was playing with voodoo on you. But I don't think you have anything to worry about. Neutralized. Someone did screw you over when it comes to this new beginning. Someone, this was voodoo. This was manipulation. For some of you, if this is like somebody was supposed to connect with you, they got distracted by this distraction. So I can get my satisfaction. Someone likes, somehow, government fractions. Someone likes to screw, like someone has they like to play the devil's advocate. Someone could actually say that. They like to come in the middle and screw and sabotage things. And they did that. They did. So now what? The number 15 is very important. Someone used your differences against you. Our backgrounds, the number 15. Walls closing in the reverse. Somebody wanted you feel Geppetto? So Geppetto, something about a pedophile. 15, the devil, Capricorn. Our backgrounds may be worlds apart, but our hearts remain aligned, breaking the walls that try to keep us apart. Even when the world sees walls, we find a way to stay united, choosing love over division. So there was a separation here. There was a blockage here, manipulation here. But apparently you're going to overcome this. For some of you, I have to tell you what I got to tell you. It's about cunnilingus. Somebody wants to eat you out or you want to eat someone out. Unexpected surprise. You're going to overcome this. You're going to heal something. And Aquarius could be significant for you. 6. Surprises that spark introspection and lead to emotional breakthroughs. Unseen moments of joy that challenge your perception of what truly matters. Unexpected joys reveal hidden depths and profound connections. You're going to be pleasantly surprised. You could be receiving a gift. The number 57 or 75. Routine in the reverse. The number 43 or 34. In my dreams, I touch you, see you, and hear you. Our connection transcends the physical world and unites us in the dreamscape. Someone's dreaming a lot about you. For some of you, there's resistance to this energy, to this reconciliation. Certainly, Ace of Hearts energy. There was a betrayal here. This could have been family. This could have been somebody important to you. Their family came in between you two. Their friends. Something about because of your YouTube for some of you. Fucking everything and everyone in the receipts. Lying about who you are. Spying through readings. Someone does not want to choose somebody else over you. They don't want to choose a karmic. Boom. It's about a Satanist who's in panic. It's about the Potomac. You had people pointing the finger at you and calling you the bad guy. I don't know, underdog energy. You had people projecting onto you everything they are, everything bad they do, and saying it's you. You're the monster. I don't know. I am feeling bullying and isolation. So annihilation plan. Wow. Holy cow. And these are adults. I'm not channeling children. An adulteress. Warning in the reverse, the number 17. My warnings were there, hidden in plain sight, but you didn't take them seriously. Now we're forced to confront what was left unspoken. You're going to have a very difficult conversation with someone who was holding back a lot of important information. Numbness in reverse. They can't numb themselves anymore. The distance between us grew as I turned to substances to cope with life. Now I must face the truth. We can't heal until I stop numbing myself. Somebody wants to stop numbing themselves. It's about Araceli. It's about Gabriella. They want to stop numbing themselves. They want to stop hiding in fake relationships. Maybe they're not fake, but there are some fake relationships here. A journey in this present moment. This is coming in very quickly for some of you. Lying about money. There's deceit about money. There's conceit about money. There's nothing to worry about. There's peace to come in a situation. There are no troubles. Just have hope. We have power. The bear. Bear Kingdom. I don't know. Bear County. It's about a bounty hunter. It's about a backwoods town. It's about an evil clown. Something about an evil spiritualist, a fake spiritualist. It's about Lewis. There's a face-to-face here with you. News coming in very quickly. We had a delay in a situation. When it comes to a gentleman that's important to you, there will be a truth that will be revealed via a face-to-face, a meeting. Amanda, 10 of Diamonds, big changes to come. Something about somebody who bought a gun pretending like they needed to protect themselves from you. There's a lunatic in the field for some of you. So about St. Louis. Sex demons. Someone does not want to avoid and ghost you. Someone who has sex demons, or they want to try to heal this. Somebody wants to heal. Their favorite numbing agent is sex. They don't want to be a deadbeat. On the low. I told you someone's a lesbian on the low for some of you. Gucci loafers. On the low, someone is spreading STDs intentionally. They know they have an STD. Ovarian cancer. A cancer. A dirty dancer. A stripper. On the low. Fuck shit on their phone. Fights and arguments will break out. Someone who was neglecting you for an escort who was selling it. Aye. The name Samuel, the name Kai. This is a very sensitive conversation. Someone who is gonna, Angelina, Jolie. Elle est jolie en français. Someone who was showing fucking random hookups pictures of you, and they were like pretending like they were cool. Like they're not fucking cruel and evil. I'm seeing somebody looking at your pictures like, oh, she's so pretty, or oh, he's so handsome. Wow. There's someone that they're in a relationship. And for some of you, this is someone that you're dating or that you were dating. Someone gave someone an STD. And for some of you, someone gave you an STD. Someone you were loyal to while they were fucking around. Hi. And they did this intentionally. Someone knew they had an STD. Hi. I don't get this a lot, but sometimes people, I mean, especially like when they first like It's like when they first hear like people like, it's like, I thought you were married. I'm like, married? I've been single for fucking years. I don't have fears of my peers. I've been single for fucking years. And some of the things I see, I haven't had sex with anybody in here. Hearing aids. I haven't had sex with anybody in years. I have been single for a long time. For some of you, you've put up with some shit. It's about change. It's about Lorraine. It's about strange and deranged. It's about a Range Rover. Aye. And for what? I mean, is it actually worth it? I don't know. For some of you, maybe you did at first feel like it was worth it. I don't know. I'm getting that song. Broken heart again. Another lesson learned. Better know your friends, or else you will get burned. Gotta count on me, 'cause I can guarantee that I'll be fine. Yeah, this is so heartbreaking. No more pain, no more drama. You think you're fucking someone that's loyal, fucking around with escorts, or people that live like escorts, but pretending like they want something serious. And then they bring you like that disease back. And even if they don't bring you a disease per se, the energy's already there. I don't know, so about M&M's, about shady. They have a sex demon on them. They bring you back this demon. So you chilling, waiting, being a loyal partner, or you used to be a loyal partner, and they go with the sex demon on the low. They have the sex demon on the low. They're a hoe on the low. It's about Angelo, somehow D'Angelo, somehow a sandwich shop. It's about your favorite stalker. It's about Alabama is coming in. It's about Buckingham. It's about Birmingham. They stink like fish. Their soul stinks like fish. It's about plenty of fish. They got scammed as well. So black magic. It's about Black Mamba. With a scam artist who only cares about money. I want to move on from this. It's about Corinthians. Something about you leaned a lot on religion for some of you to get through a difficult time. Or you're going to. But for some of you, I feel like this has already happened. But somebody wants to like come back and talk to you. They want to heal this with you. Silverstein. Silver. It's about silverback. Something about a lot of lies and hidden attacks. Look at the two spiders. You're coming together, Mama and Papa. The female is not moving. The male is trying to come around and like touch her. And now he's moving away because she's not responding. He's like, let me just go away. Now he's going away. He went away from her. Far away from her. Something about go away from herpes. Someone who gave you herpes, for some of you, someone gave you fucking herpes, my lovies. Someone gave you an incurable disease. And they knew they were doing that. They did it intentionally. That's fucking crazy. The female stayed in her little corner. She didn't move. Just chilling. Saw penicillin. She didn't move. And he left. But if she doesn't move, she dies. If she doesn't evolve, if she doesn't change, she dies. Someone really fucked up your life for some of you. He wants to leave now. He's at the top of the coven. I don't know. Somebody did this like for somebody could have belonged to like a cult or a coven, especially a sex cult. It's about Kevin. It's about Myers. They wanted to fit in, and they left you alone. I kind of want to let him out. A Navy scout. Navy. Navy is important. She's like, I'm just chilling here. I'm just taking it all in. I don't want to move. But if you don't move, you die. Like, death comes. Death's gonna come in threes. Ooh, someone doesn't want me to... Someone's knees have been hurting. It's about aging poorly due to their lifestyle. It's about burly. God said no to a psycho. Someone's a psycho. This cycle has closed. I don't know, especially like if you're older in your life, like maybe you're in your, there was a woman that came to David's Bridal while I was working there. Something about somebody who's very suicidal and has false idols. And she was in her, in her 50s? And she was getting married again. And I'm like, that's interesting. Like, why would you want to... The man is like this... The male tarantula is so nervous. It's about a public servant. He wants to come back around. He's coming back around to her. It's like, I don't want to deny accountability anymore. Someone on an accountability matrix. So I left you for a dirty whore. I know. There are certain decisions you make in this life you can't take back. And for some of you, somebody fucking gave you fucking herpes. What's up, baby? You want to come out? You want to come out, love? You want to come out? Not right now. I'm going to take you out in a little bit. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? Not always. There are some people that are smarter than that. Something about somebody who was fucking around with your car starter. Something about a fake gym rat. I also got again, I know I'm very protected, but I used to go to a gym in Mira Mesa, and people were acting really fucking bizarre while I was at that gym. And someone tried to poison me at that gym. They put something in my drink, and I don't have allergies. I don't get allergic reactions. My whole nervous system, my head was swollen. Someone tried to poison me at that gym. R1 visa, hiding their shadow side. The letter L. We have 4 people involved in a situation. It's about a simp. Organ trafficking. The psychic was bribed. There's a psychic or someone pretending to be on a payment schedule. Libra, quarter tank of gas. Someone who would do anything for money. He's back over her, hovering over her. 70s. A manager. Somebody could make $70,000 a year. Pack your spend the night bag. I don't know. Maybe for somebody else, not for this person from your past. And for some of you, someone gave you an incurable STD, or they give gibbous, the waxing gibbous, or they gave someone important to you an incurable STD. They definitely want to apologize. I do feel this. They do want to apologize. Not always, but in this situation, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? The letter J. They left you for a psycho. You're moving on. I see you moving on. For some of you, you could meet someone that, it's almost like Magic Johnson could be significant for you. I'm getting how he basically lived a full life. And nowadays, I mean, I don't know how it works. Thank goodness. I've never had an incurable disease. But, and I'm not planning on it in this lifetime. But I have met people that have had, I've met a lot of people, especially with herpes. I've channeled for people with herpes, and it comes in with so much pain in the ovaries. It's about ovarian cancer. It's about a dirty dancer. A Taurus could be significant for you. Something I really should have valued you. It doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't. It just doesn't. Somehow somebody who listened to their toxic cousin, someone who was fucking their own cousin, it doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't. For some of you, someone had an STD, but they didn't give it to you, but they want to come back and like, it's like, can we rekindle this? No, we can't. No, we cannot. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. You don't even flow with my life. You've been busy. There's no plan, strategic planning in the reverse. Someone didn't plan for the future. They didn't. February 2nd, year over year. Not carding a minor. For some of you, someone's going to get their liquor license taken away. I just called to say I love you. It's just too little too late. It's someone who's fucking abusive. Easter, not only were they horrible to you, but on top of that, they projected everything onto you that they were doing in hopes of having you stuck, and maybe one day they'd come back to you. The answer is no. Aquarius, Pisces, a hoe on the low. Easter, you have a new couple in your field, or you're entertaining new relationships. February 2nd, you have a loyal and loving couple. Why would you leave for somebody that left you to go fuck around and was a fucking asshole? For some of you, someone was fucking horrible to you. A loyal and loving couple based on trust and mutual comprehension. You're not holding on to any exes. May 17th, Chief Keef, Wiz Khalifa. December 6th. Lotion in the reverse. I don't know if somebody's masturbating to the thought of you with their fucking diseased penis or their diseased vagina. What did I say? What did I say to you? I told you there are fake accounts involved in a situation and writing from fake accounts. I told you. Writing to you from fake accounts, pretending to be a love interest to ruin your real love. Someone's a fucking idiot and they need to leave you alone. It's about Post Malone. Writing to you from fake accounts, pretending to be a love interest to ruin your real love. But you have a loyal and loving, you have a loyal and loving couple based on mutual comprehension. Heshna. So henna. India could be significant for you. A loyal and loving couple based on trust and mutual comprehension. You have a toxic ex or someone from your past that really wants to come back, and they're such an idiot. Wanting gibbous. What did we say? Did we say the waxing gibbous or the wanting gibbous? Wanting gibbous, waxing gibbous, take it how it resonates. Someone cannot recruit new agents. I don't know about recruiting new agents. Someone was doing candle magic on you. It's tragic. Something about Andrew. They framed it as a robbery attempt turned murder, but it was actually a hit hired by a relative. Andrew, a blonde female, a fake religious person. They framed it as some type of robbery attempt or some type of freak shooting turned murder, but it was actually a hit hired by a relative. A fake religious person. Civil court in the reverse. Somebody's trying to sue somebody for violation of civil rights. Racism. Someone's trying to talk some bullshit about bullshit. Too focused on a spouse's ex. Forward focus. It's time to self-master. It was a hit hired by a relative who is looking for an insurance payout. They took an illegal insurance policy out on a family member. December. Aries. And they were looking for a payout. This is somebody who wants to apologize and they don't know how. October 11th. I told you a Libra born October is very important for you. We got a Leo in the field as well. February 18th, Aquarius, Pisces, scapula. It's about scalpel, having to go under the knife. Surgery. It's about plastic surgery, but surgery for a Pisces Aquarius cusper, but this is technically Pisces. We got people that failed the spiritual mission. I want to apologize, but I don't know how. There will be for some of you, I don't see apology here. I see people got caught. And now they feel bad because they got caught. But an apology, when people say sorry, I think it's kind of silly because you don't have to say sorry. Your behavior shows what you really want to do. They are in prison for a unrelated matter. I did see a rapper in prison earlier. I got a download of a rapper in prison. Rap, the music industry could be significant for you. We have a warm-up. For some of you, somebody is put in prison because they're in an investigation. They're under investigation for something completely different, but they needed to catch them up in prison. So somebody could be in prison right now and they think that they were put there because of one thing and they're just going to serve. No. They're still under investigation and this is just a warm-up. They were warned. He is the one who failed a spiritual mission, somebody who bought a gun, buying someone else a vehicle. We got bribery energy, 6 years. Someone is in prison. I was getting 5 years, but for some of you, 6 years. Someone could be in prison from anywhere from 5 to 11 years. 5, 6 could be significant for you. They're in prison. And this is just a warm-up because they're collecting evidence. Providence. They think that people don't know the details. Somebody is in prison and they're under investigation for something else. And they think that people or the detectives or the police department or the government doesn't know the details, and they do. Revenge body. November 10th, Scorpio took an illegal insurance policy out on a family member or a friend. The binding spell was an illusion. Somebody wants to apologize for trying to bind you energetically. I told you they're doing spell work on you. And I told you something about binding your money. They wanted you to have no money. Scorpio, April 20th, November 10th, April 20th, Aries, October 11th. Different area codes. They're going to prison or they are in prison for an unrelated matter. Drinking responsibly, they failed this lesson. You are not forsaken. This energy has been very present because you're not faking. It's about a Jamaican. I told you 5-6 is important in a situation. I'm getting 5-6, but 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., it's a warm-up right next to these 6 years. 5 to 6 years, I love you. I just got a confirmation. Truth, try this lens from Snapchat. Turkey, Snapchat found something online when it comes to Snapchat. Someone could also think that, because Snapchat deletes stuff, nothing gets good. it's no escapism. They can't escape. I met somebody when I was in Santa Monica who worked for Snapchat. They keep everything on the servers. Sales manager, a makeup artist, buying someone else a vehicle. This person acts like they want problems with you, but they're actually afraid of you for fucking 6 years. France, your light is dynamic and you are a firefly. Corrupt officials are trying to set up an innocent person. In some cases, I don't feel like corrupt officials are trying to set up an innocent person. I think that there are officials involved in a situation, and there could be a Scorpio, especially on November 10th, who took out a policy on a family member or on a friend or someone that's supposed to be close to them so they can kill them so they can get some money. There are legit officials involved in a situation, investigating a situation. This is not black magic. This is karma. There could be somebody that plays with binding spells. They try to bind your money. They're getting karma and they think that you're doing black magic on them or some stupid shit. One person wants the relationship and another person does not. For some of you, I don't feel a reconciliation. I feel like you've healed from something. You were upset about it, but there's no reconciliation. Yuka. Because for some of you, you've already moved on to something else anyway. A loyal and loving couple based on trust and mutual comprehensions. You could be away from your significant other at this time. December 6th, or you're about to be. Sagittarius, drinking responsibly. We have a family home. You're not forsaken. They signed up to keep tabs on you. February 2nd, while somebody else is in prison. Year over year, we have new relationships. Someone is going to put in a resignation. I need a drink. And an Indian reservation. 2-week notice. Someone will be quitting. Oh, look at this. Sometimes because I'm not babysitting. There's a supervisor or a manager who doesn't enjoy what they do. They see it as babysitting other people and they're going to quit. But it's really because they're ashamed. Because of some shady shit they did. Someone's really stupid. Bob and Morgan. Robbie? Someone's really stupid. I love this orange juice. I've been buying this orange juice since I love orange juice just in general, but it's about an army general. It's about HR generalist. It's about a recruiter. Someone's ashamed. It's about Shayna. It's about Shannon. About O'Brien. 01075253. The number 7 is important. July. Someone's gonna quit. Or they're leaving. Someone thinks that by buttering you up or like kissing your ass after they were fucking harassing you, that they could just get off like scot-free. Like it's about Humphreys. Somebody thinks like they could like, or for some of you, for some reason, someone thinks that like if they kiss your ass, like they're not gonna get a backfire, or like it's almost like trying to, I think somebody knows they can't trick your spiritual gifts, but somebody's like afraid of you now and they want to like, it's like kiss your ass or like pretend like nothing happened. And it's like, no, I saw you spiritually. You're gonna get what's coming to you. Gave them a blowjob next to you while you slept. I told you, for some of you, I was getting someone that was very perverted. Like, this is someone that you thought you were dating. You could have lived with this person. It's about the witness. It's about witness protection. Liar and a psychological deflection. So you could have lived with someone and they were very perverted. Again, they wouldn't come home on the weekends. They would fuck in the house. They would cheat on you. They were also like someone was trying to mind fuck you. Playing house. A business owner. Mating for life with a loyal and loving couple. It's like, why would you run back to a fucking retard? who doesn't want to leave you alone. The least they could do is leave you alone. Mating for life with a loyal and loving couple based on trust and mutual comprehension. Right over that. We got a purchase agreement. You could have a prenuptial agreement for some of you. This person was gravely misjudged, struggling with the changes. AI generated fake images to spread lies. They want to slow you down so you don't grow. Waxing crescent. I told you the waxing crescent, the waxing gibbous. Somebody's paying attention to the lunar cycles. New relationships. We have authorities are involved. I told you. A customer. I told you not corrupt officials are involved. Cosmetic surgery. I told you someone's going under the knife, and for some of you it is cosmetic surgery. For others of you it's surgery related to health concerns, but especially February 18th and a Pisces or an Aquarius, cosmetic surgery. Same-sex club. I told you have a hacker, or you used to. Your hacker is someone you don't know, hired by someone you don't know. Someone hacked you because you're getting your own show. A business owner who wants to one-up a business rival. Someone's fucking crazy as fuck. Some of them are also lazy as fuck, but they project that they're, I don't know, somebody pretends to be like a hard worker. So a gym rat is coming in. Someone wears a lot of masks and they copy a lot of energies, but somebody could be very successful, especially if something has to do with like, they steal a lot of ideas from other people and they sabotage other people. August 19th, Leo. The apple did not fall far from the tree. Apple One, independent contractors, salesperson, special education teacher, academic advisor. What did I say? I told you for some of you, everything is coming in for a reason. Even when I share what's happening in my own life, I spoke with an Abigail, an epic fail. I spoke with an academic advisor yesterday. It's about someone at Pfizer. We got wire fraud. We have a vacation. We have a sales development representative, a national account manager is coming in as well, a key account manager. We have a creepy person in the field. Authorities are involved when it comes to a creepy person that was stalking you in a Volvo for some of you. In it for the moment. We have an emergency room visit. Somebody, I told you, for some of you, it's over the cosmetic surgery. So for some of you, someone's going to have cosmetic surgery. And for others of you, someone around you, take it however it resonates. Tiki, Pika. Emergency room visit. They're going to be also going under the knife. The ancestors, because the ancestors and God warned them, but they didn't want to listen. And this is not black magic. This is karma for a same-sex club. A cult, a group. We got big fans in the field. We have April 23rd, Taurus, Virgo. A Taurus, we got the letter E. The apple did not fall far from the tree. They're just like their family. Your crush does not like you. A salesperson, they lied and said you're a prostitute. They lied and said that you get hired by people to have sex for money. Vacation, your sibling's ex. Wire fraud, late night stroll, special education, forbidden, a sales development representative, do not explode, a creepy person, authorities are involved, social media sensation, in it for the moment, they go out of their way for their partner, it is time to find a partner, June 27th, Cancer, having their cake and eating it too. They have been doing spell work on you since you were a child. Drive-through. Slept their way to the top. Someone lied and said you slept your way to the top. Someone lied and said that you get hired to have sex for money, especially if you travel for work. Because they don't like the way you work. Your sibling's ex is a psychopath. Okay, I was going to say is envious, but is a psychopath. Underwise counsel, good advice from those around you. We have a quick divorce. We have exaggerations. For some of you, There is not going to be a quick divorce. Someone is exaggerating things in order to get you to separate from your significant other or from somebody that loves you. AI generated images, social media sensation, home office, breakfast at the same place every day. It's time to find a partner, getting the role, surviving a near-death experience when it comes to a family who took out an illegal insurance policy, a business person as well who's envious. For some of you, there's an issue with a business rival that wanted to harm someone. They prayed for you and rejected the blessing. Your crush who doesn't like you, drive through. They brought unnecessary karma to themselves. They did it for love. This person is trusting God and is special to the divine purpose. We have a medical assistant. We have a licensed practical nurse. A fast would be beneficial at this time. We have people with good intentions that are helping you with AI energy, with AI generated images and energy work and production for a social media sensation. People that were trying to drain your energy by playing mind games, paying for their rent, falsified a medical receipt, inner city, friends with Diddy, surrogacy by having sex with a person. I told you yesterday, surrogacy was present. Someone having sex with someone who prayed. They prayed for you and then they rejected the blessing. God has the last laugh. Someone who tried to do a love spell on you. PQRS. Don't be afraid to say that you love somebody. An angelic child who's capable of creating miracles. Somebody wants to know, are you going to reconnect? They need to fast. Somebody who is abusing prescribed drugs. I told you an Indian reservation, 5-cent Indian. Somebody wants to quit. Outdoor hunting. A tractor, farmlands. Mosh pit. Shut down. The love spell was shut down. An evil clown. Something about Clown Town. Something about somebody who is miserable and they feel like a loser in life. And for some of you, I'm seeing a brother. Something about somebody who wasted their life. They wasted their lifetime. And they didn't fall far from the tree. So for some of you, this could be a whole toxic family. A toxic family dynamic. They think that you don't know the details. And they're going to get shut down. Somebody wants to come back and apologize. Or tell you that they love you. April 20th. Somebody who is playing house with a toxic spouse. It's about Minnie Mouse. It's about Mickey Mouse. We got a creepy person who took out an illegal insurance policy. It's about Christine. It's about Christina. This failed. Somebody could have tried to poison you. Everything came in earlier for a reason. But you stopped having breakfast somewhere. Boom. Or someone important to you, you take it how it resonates. It's about quarantine, something about warranty, 2020. It's about nutritious, something about a nutritionist was in on a scheme. It's about, so was Christine. It's about Christina. People with criminal behavior. Somebody who used to have a truck. Do not cast pearls before swine. You stop talking to these people. There's no renewal here. There's no new moon energy. There's no renewal. Last new moon. Left hand is itchy. December 30th, Capricorn. We got someone who's gonna, a manager who's going to leave. I told you, something about going out on leave, something about a leave. We got a Filipino or a Filipina who is feeling guilty. They want to apologize because they didn't get the money they thought they were going to get by harming an innocent person. It was funny at some point though. Different area codes, a student visa. I told you visas are present. Warm up. Something, I don't know, love, warm up in the summertime. Someone who failed a test. Hell-bent, failed, everything backfired. Someone is going to be in a toxic relation that's going to make them sick. They are trying to find reasons to hate you, even if it's obvious that there's no animosity on your end. Somebody, an RN, a nurse, is in some fucking one-sided beef. Western beef, October 11th. Money, currency. Somebody got a gutter ball in the autumn and the fall. Somebody wanted to pretend like they have beef with you because they got paid to pretend like they have beef with you. The binding spell is an illusion. It's about somebody who's planning a home intrusion. There will be no detour. You're not going in a different direction. He is the one. May 17th. You've already met the one and you're not going in a different direction, and they are not either. Someone who is drinking responsibly, someone doesn't exaggerate. They're not pretending to be something they're not either. If somebody drinks alcohol, it's like, yeah, I can drink, but I can also put limits on myself. Someone's not pretending to be better or a goody two-shoes. We have a corrupt official, one corrupt official trying to set up an innocent person in the, I don't know, something about the desert and something about dessert. Turkey. We have laughter is not the best remedy when it comes to an executive chef who was stealing your mail. This came in yesterday. Someone who was stealing your mail is trying to threaten your life. An envious witch who wanted you to be a side piece. Who wanted you homeless. I told you there's an issue with a Libra who is not in love with you. They wanted you homeless and they put things in place to make it happen. I told you there's an issue with a Libra. You are not forsaken. This Libra wanted you to feel like you were forsaken, like you were getting punished. And they're a fucking psychopath. There's a Libra who's a fucking psychopath. Buying someone else a vehicle, inventory manager. Revenge body. There will be no perversion. There will be no sexual encounter with multiple people. I don't know. Somebody could have said you like to run trains on people. Authorities are involved. No need to worry. A quantum healing practitioner, your past regressions. For some of you, something has to do with your past regressions. Past life regression therapist. Authorities are involved, expanding your territory. Somebody who was trying to throttle your speed. Doesn't matter, you're still gonna grow. Family home, because God said so. I told you they hacked a device. Purchase agreement, someone who took a flight. This is a henchman that doesn't want an ego stroke, somebody with cosmetic surgery. Perjury, who committed perjury. We have something about lujuria, lust in Spanish. We have last August, the masks came off. I told you. Same-sex club for a group of thugs in a same-sex club in some type of cult or coven. They cannot possess your spirit. Something about Kevin. They are struggling with the changes of letting fucking go. Whoo! I told you someone's going to get a liquor license and they're going to lose it. Not carding a minor for alcohol. I told you. This minor is going to end up in the emergency room and someone's going to end up with a major lawsuit. Somebody who lives like a fucking prostitute. Thought the prosecution's gonna throw the books. April 23rd. Somehow a bunch of fucking crooks. The psychic was bribed to manipulate a message. Vacation. Bias. They lied and told people that you have sex for money. The letter L. They live in fucking shame. Moving for work. Someone's leaving. And they're going to lose a house because this is what they wanted for you. So returned to the rightful owner of this energy. Gemini. Business owner. Temperance. Earth angel. This person was gravely misjudged. Issues with the letter Q, who wanted you to lose your job. Who works with the mob. Who paid someone to hack you. someone you don't know. December 3rd, Sagittarius. The apple did not fall far from the tree. They're all the same. Hiring a crooked lawyer. They live in shame. The ancestors warned them and they didn't listen. The letter E, who fails to learn their lessons. Who committed wire fraud. There's a virtual meeting that went south. Your ex's sibling. Wearing fucking wigs and being weird. Waxing crescent. A collect call. Sales development, the letter F. It is clear to see they have always been the fucking problem. Their lunacy and their jealousy. Forbidden, sent from heaven, a blessed heirloom. Friday, the letter Enye is gonna get a gift. We have someone that was trying to start a race war. And I told you, for some of you, someone was looking to capitalize on your differences or the differences of someone that you love or two groups. They were trying to start a race war. This has backfired. Gets along well with pets. A weak woman. I got this download earlier. A bunch of people that betrayed you, that felt like their connection was special to you, but they betrayed you anyway. There will not be a police chase. Nafi. November 29th. Sagittarius. Someone who was trying to slow your growth, who is drinking to numb their pain and their shame. We have a player. Someone is definitely a hoe. A special education teacher. September 27th, strong Libra. In it for the moment. A father. Doubling down. Selling something. Violation of human rights. A big fan. Beard relationships. Someone is on the low. That's why they don't like you. There's somebody you're barking, Barbara, Santa Barbara. You're walking in a love spell. My lovies, be careful. Don't be fearful. Purple relationships. My lovies, for some of you, someone doesn't like women. They like men. And for some of you, something about a lesbian that's on the low. Someone doesn't like men, they like women. And for some of you, someone doesn't like women, they like men. But they like to use the opposite sex and pretend they're in a relationship for the benefits that come with being in a heterosexual relationship. They don't like you. They don't like you. And this is someone that's going to ask you if you want to go somewhere, and you should ghost them and say no. Somebody who's actually kind of psychotic on the low. They could be in, like, if this is a gay man that's looking for a purple relationship. I got this download. Remember when I got this, for some of you that have been here for a while, when I've never looked up what a purple relationship is, but when it came in as a download and we were talking about this, for some of you, someone's been after you for a while, trying to make you like their purple relationship. This is a man or a woman who is actually gay or lesbian, but they want a cover-up relationship. Maybe somebody wants you just like, for example, if this is a lesbian, they don't mind fucking you to get pregnant by you, to make it seem like you're in a happy relationship, but they're going to cheat on you for the rest of their life with someone that they actually want to be a wife. Just being cautious. They're going to ask you if they can go, and you should say no to someone who is gay or lesbian on the low, and they want a purple relationship. This is someone that would entertain others while dating you. I'm just a messenger here. And somebody who wants to play voodoo with you. Voodoo with you? Like somebody can invite you to do a ritual together. I just wouldn't. I mean, you could do whatever you want to do. 012906. The scales are balancing. I told you the scales need to be balanced, especially if a Libra is important to you. The scales are not balancing. This would throw you out of whack energetically. I'm just a messenger. because you already know that someone's going to lie to you. They're going to ask you if you can go, and you should say no. Saba abolengo. You may be indecisive. You may find this hard. It may be tempting for some reason or another. I think it has to do with your inner child healing. For some of you, I don't know, maybe more inner child work is necessary. Somebody wants to confuse your spirit. For some of you, you're helping someone heal who's going out of their way. For some of you, there's something better in the field. They're just, I don't know, it's about a Navy SEAL and what they tried to conceal. There's something, it's about celiac disease, 013012. I don't know, there's just something better in the field. Just a messenger here. Someone who committed a cyber crime in the past. It's time to find a partner. Someone who's not overeating, the letter S, the name Sandra, the name Cassandra. We got a perverted aunt involved in a situation, having their cake and eating it too. Something about somebody with a stupid attitude that stalks you on YouTube. We got a yoga retreat. We have October 15th, more Libra, strong Libra, strong Libra, strong Libra. We got people that gave great advice. They want to show you who they truly real estate. They want to show you who they truly are. Home office, Santa Barbara. For some of you, somebody could be like you may have like a more traditional ceremony. You're going to get married. You may have a more traditional relationship where, for example, like, especially the man, he works and the woman stays home, but maybe like you work from home, so you still get to like use your gifts. That's there for you. Because maybe like, I don't know, like for me, I've always liked to cook for my significant other. I've always liked to like clean the home. Even if I've kept work, like I still like to take care of the home. I like that about myself. So maybe like for some of you, but I wouldn't say like I'm completely traditional where it's like, I just want to be just at home, not just being like a mother. No, like I still want to explore the gifts God has given me. I still want to, I don't know, for some of you, working from home or working remotely is important in a situation because your partner and you, like, again, you may have like certain traditional roles. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Someone is resenting you because you're getting the role, because you're going to have the traditional role you want. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Somehow it's out of their control, and something about someone who listened to your toxic aunt or their toxic aunt. They want to explode, but they can't explode. Working every day in the reverse. You don't have to work every day. You can have surviving a near-death experience. You're being protected. God is protecting you from people that were attempting to drain your energy. Someone who was playing with voodoo on you. They want to run away now because they're being haunted. Because God told them not to do this. Someone who wanted to be your Judas. We have May 12th, last May. A business person, corporate actions. A late night stroll. They are going to want to reconcile. But for some of you, you may, Idaho, you may reconnect with Henry. You may reconnect with someone. They think that you're aging backwards. You may reconnect with someone. Like you may go out to dinner with them, or like you're just going to be turned off. This from Jimmy, the name Jimmy is coming in. This reminds me, North Carolina is coming in. This reminds me of when I was in the 5th grade. Charles. I had a crush on this little white boy named Charles. And I never said anything, but I would just admire him because he was like so cute to me. I got to see Charles as an adult. And we were at a festival. And he was attracted okay, the name Joey is coming in. He was attracted to me. And I was looking at him and he was looking at me. He was like, what's up? And I'm like, oh, you remember me? And he's like, of course I remember you. And like, he was trying to be flirty, but I was like, this is the guy you had such a crush on, that every time his mother would drive by, you would look out the window to see if it was him in there. He used to be my neighbor. And I thought he was so cute. In the 5th grade, I had the biggest crush on him. And then I saw him and I'm like, I don't have a crush on you anymore. But he was trying to like flirt. Like he was trying to come on. Like he was coming on. Like he's like coming on strong. And I'm like, nah, I'm all right. but he was handsome. He was still handsome. I'm like, I don't know what I saw in you. I don't know why I would have to run to the window. Around the same time, I would run to the window just to see him and his mom drive by. You're going to accept the separation. It's about somebody who's going to put in a resignation. Special needs in the reverse. Social media sensation. I don't know. Somebody was lying and saying you have some type of mental retardation. Yep. And they falsified medical documents. I be telling you, some people are fucking nuts. They project who they are. No need to worry. Under wise counsel, this person does not, you definitely want to have children in this lifetime. Somebody could have lied and said you didn't want to have children. You're just saving for it. And for some of you, you're just shaving for it. It's about shaving a little bit off the top, some about foreign affairs. It's about a dirty cop. You just don't want to just settle for just anything. Exaggerations. Somebody is exaggerating about how much money they make, because they care a lot about money. Someone lies a lot about their money. It's like, who cares, my lovey? The whole world is in debt. Trillions of dollars in debt. To who? God knows who. A Libra who is not in love with you. I told you there's a problem with a Libra who only thinks about money. Who should not write a book, or maybe somebody already did. They brought unnecessary karma to themselves. Access to the Akashic records. An envious witch. Fake images. Slovakia. They prayed for someone like you and then they rejected you. Because you're not looking for validation, but someone was. They did it for love. November 21st, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cusper, paying for their rent. There will be no games of seduction. This person is trusting God. A weak man who falsified a medical document. But it's obvious that whatever they created is a lie, because it's nothing like what they said. They worked with a corrupt nurse or a corrupt medical assistant. They're going to have bad luck, and God is on that ass. Inner city. They are being exposed for trying to find reasons to hate you, even though there's lights over this situation, even though you are not looking for beef. God has made a decision. The divine council have made a decision about an angelic child that's capable of creating miracles. The Netherlands, May 1st. Surrogacy. They are afraid of their shadow side. They are getting a return to sender. A Haitian. A 5-cent Indian. They're going to die. Someone's going to end up in an emergency room, or they're going to go through a death in their life. They really will be missing you and look forward to seeing you in heaven, because you pay attention to the company that you keep. A love spell. A female gangster is too much of a coward for you. A fast would be beneficial. December 4th. Someone's going to hit a U-turn, and it's going to be the end of the road. When it comes to someone who needs a fast, they were sending mixed signals. Signal Hill, somebody wants to send mixed signals because they don't know if you want to reconnect with them. Full moon. They were lying about why you left. Somebody was lying about everything you did in the relationship and everything they did in the connection. You had good intentions, and this is obvious now. P, Q, R, and S. They get along poorly with their stepchildren. This person wants no problems with you. There will be no fresh start for people that were fucking stalking you. An investment banker, an investment banking analyst, a financial auditor, prescribed drugs, a business owner. God has the last laugh about who's going to be losing a house because somebody wanted you homeless. We saw that. Somebody wanted you homeless and they put things in place to make it happen. And God has the last laugh about who is actually going to end up homeless and talking to themselves on the street. Because if you're feeling lucky, play. This sounds like you want to test. God said you want to test. If you're feeling lucky, play. Say it with your chest. But hold on to that energy when it comes back to you. Tractor, a luxury brand. Amanda, don't be afraid to say that I love you. Someone who has bias. A vacation. Mosh pit, February 27th, Pisces. Shut down. They asked God for something and then they shut it down. For some of you, somebody asked God for a blessing and then they shut it down. 0140, now they're stressing. 0140, 45. Because they thought they had multiple times to get something right, or they had multiple offers, or someone neglected people. I don't know. So about People magazine. They think that you don't know the details. I don't know. They think that you don't know the details. Gender reveal. Someone's full of shit. April 20th. BMW. Black magic. No, it is karma. Someone thinks that they're being cursed. No, you're a fucking piece of shit. Pack your spend the night bag. Someone's on a payment schedule. They get paid to fuck somebody, or they have a financial interest in fucking around with someone. Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Daphne, playing games. LTD, the name Daphne, but LT or D could be significant for you. A very creepy person. Last Saturday, I told you, for some of you, there was an energy of someone very creepy in your field yesterday. Still there. Secret meetings with people that took out an illegal insurance fallacies and lying. They took out an illegal insurance Palo Santo. Something about Palo Alto, San Francisco, Palo Alto, Apple. They took out an illegal insurance policy on a family member and they were trying to plan the death of somebody. Slow poisoning, doing crazy shit. Friday, wanting gibbous. Someone got a new gadget. So Inspector Gadget. Someone you met while running errands has been watching you. December 6th, someone's been watching you since December. Something about somebody who thinks you're super thick. A quick divorce. A pregnant side piece. Someone's definitely pregnant. Second date. Someone who is losing a truck or lost a truck. July 12th, July 21st, someone's going to lose a truck. They're in a trauma bond. A side hoe, a side guy. Someone is infertile. A school emergency. Somebody could work for a school. I told you something about a nutritionist or malnutrition. Bonnie will be killed. Bonnie will be killed by Clyde or someone that he contracts in this case. Or Bonnie's life is going to be ruined. Clyde is planning this. Manning, your supporters greatly outnumber your detractors. You are supported by many people. And for some of you, you're going on a second date. Or someone important to you is going to go on a second date. You have a best friend that's going on a second date. They're going to tell you about it. It's going to go well. Return of the Mac. Someone's getting back out there dating. They were stalking and got bored and left. Protect a friend because there's a psychopath, especially an uncle. The name Wellington that wants to ruin someone's life so they can get money. The bribe is going to be declined. Someone's trying to trap someone. A tactical data systems specialist. Family is pressuring them to marry a defense analyst. Revenge porn, someone who is two-faced. I wouldn't go back to anything that doesn't make sense. An operations assistant. In February, multi-million organ trafficking. An operations assistant was supporting organ trafficking efforts. A scrum master. What a fucking disaster. It's about Calabasas. They're gonna be shooting down. I don't know. I'm seeing somebody like this person, whoever the fuck this is. They're going for a huge dark night of the soul. I'm seeing somebody shooting drugs, like with syringes. And they're gonna lose a house because they were helping in organ trafficking, and they wanted somebody homeless or without a job. And God has the last laugh. Invisalign, I'm seeing somebody fucking shooting up. The name Vanessa could be significant for you. I'm seeing someone shooting up on the street. It would never happen to me. God can make anything happen to anybody. Jeez, that was scary. Someone's gonna be fucking, I don't know. It's almost like you see somebody go from like a really like, it's like, I drive around in a Mercedes and I'm like the most this and that. Someone's a fucking asshole of a human being. They're gonna learn empathy this lifetime. The name Jean, the name Nabil, the name William, the name Penelope, the name Arabella or Bella, the name Maricela, the name Stella. The name Samuel, I told you Samuel is very important. The name Helena, the name Luca or Lucas, the name Ryan, the name Azar, the name Penelope, the name Gemma or Hema, Zephyr, the name Madison, the name Olivia, the name Senna or Sienna, the name Malia, the name Elise, the name Cooper, the name Eli, the name Ezra, the name Jason, the name Amos, the name Jeremiah, the name Lila. I told you the name Lila is very important. The name Jack, Jacqueline, Jack Daniels, Sydney, Ivy, Arlo, Carlo, Layla. Leela and Layla. I told you the name Nene. The name Lennox, the name Logan. The name Andrew. I told you the name Andrew is very important. I told you the name Andrew. We bunch of cruncha. Okay. The name Aurora. The name Ace. The name Inaya or Inaya. The name Evelyn. The name Francesca. The name Waleska. The name Adrian. The name Brielle. Brielle. The name Luna. The name Imogen, the name Muhammad, the name Eliana, the name Gwendolyn, the name Evie or Eli, the name Anastasia, the name Lou, the name Lucas. So we had Luca and then we have Lucas. The name Layla, strong Layla. We don't need that many Laylas. We're going to burn this one. Layla's going to get burned. The name Luke. The name Lara, the name Mila or Mila, the name May, the name Rowan, the name Benjamin, the name Alexander, the name Santiago or Tiago, the name Adam, Puerto Rico, Portugal, the name Sebastian. Calabasas, Oklahoma, Oregon coast. I'm seeing maps. Someone's looking at maps of the Oregon coast up through Washington. Somebody wants to hide that they want to go up to Anchorage, Alaska, Canada, the Bering Strait. I don't know if somebody's trying to make an escape. Is it going through the Bering Strait? The Bering Strait? Russia? It's like somebody wants to cross over, like they want to try to like run away and go out through Alaska and then like up and go through the Bering Strait. So it could have been easier to just take you out on a date. I don't know what that means. It's about Nafi. It's about Nafisa. Something about Mongolia. Someone's nervous. So a public servant. Somebody wants to run away and go through the Bering Strait. Like, it's like, they're looking at maps. It's about MapQuest. It's about somebody who is obsessed and jealous. It's about driving up to Los Angeles. Something of, oh my God. That's crazy. Anyways, that's all I've got for you, my lovies. What say you? I see you. What say you? Let's stay true to our purposes. Somebody wants to run away out of the country, and it's like going out through Anchorage. Not Anchorage, but like getting to Anchorage. I don't know. I don't feel like someone's going to make it very far, though. The Fool. Someone's fucking reckless and immature. It's like, I don't know. It's like they want to run away. Somebody could have committed a lot of crimes. I don't know, facing federal time. The Star in Aquarius. Hope. Work, I don't know. Somebody has hope of working on having the Wheel of Fortune turn in their favor. When it comes to a betrayal, cutting someone's hands or leaving someone out of a boat, but there's recklessness. There's not going to be a celebration because a Gemini or a choice was made to close out a chapter. A hacker doesn't want to do this anymore since Aquarius season with this toxic family dynamic who are projecting a Pisces so that people don't collaborate with somebody by making someone seem like they're a bully or like they're a hoe so that they can sacrifice this person. But someone's getting out of their head because someone's actually a Queen of Swords and they're cutting through the illusions and telling the truth about a very immature group of people. Someone's actually a fucking empress. And a child, I don't know, someone's child loves them. Somebody could have lied to the courts and say that their child doesn't like them. Here we go with this issue of somebody trying to get someone's children taken away or someone trying to like manipulate a court situation to throw somebody else on Angie under the bus, but this is reckless. And they're seeing that these people are lost souls, and they're manipulators, and they're defeated. So someone's trying to run away. Someone's fucking crazy. Very immature as well. Anyways, that's all I've got for you until very soon. You know what it is. I absolutely love you. So Beverly Hills and adore you. Love you and adore you. We don't do this on the 7-day read. Peace.